All right, so for the life of me, I don't understand. There's so many salespeople that sell roofs, and they've been working for someone, and they've been doing it for over a year. Okay, so I was working at a roofing company in Atlanta, and I got to the point where I was like, man, I should just grab a contract. So I sat back and I redid the contract, and the thing is like I had the power. I knew I had the power, right? So if you're a roofer, right? If you're a salesman at a roofing company, you sit back and you're like, I could go out and hunt. It's time for me to go out and hunt. Morning, it's time for me to go out and hunt. Maybe I'll put it off for a little while till maybe like 3:30, and then you leave the house at 3:30, and then you find your little hunting ground. Same as a wolf, same as a wild boar. It doesn't matter, they're going out to hunt, right? And then once they find their spot, they're going to go and they're going to go and they're going to go until they hit their prize, right? Usually, when I got the first sale, everybody says, keep going after the sale. Man, that's not how I am, I'm a introvert by nature, so I can sell things, but then it like beats me up, like it doesn't give me energy like if I was an extrovert. So same as this video, I hate doing videos, but I'll do videos, because I'd rather do this than work at Taco Bell. So here's the thing. You can go out and you can do that. What I do is I would grab one of my buddies or my brother or someone, right? So let's just say I got a guy, he's riding. I'm driving for 30 minutes. He's knocking for 30 minutes, right? Then we switch. I set the timer. For real, I set the timer. And then we go back and forth, and we can only go back and forth 3 or 4 hours, So that's not that much work. And then here's the thing. This is super important, right? When the guy's driving, he has to be looking at the road. One time, I think I was in Mesquite, Texas, right? It's going around a corner, and my brother was in the car, and we're looking at all these roofs. I remember the exact neighborhood, and I went around the corner, and I hit a mailbox with my passenger side rear view mirror, completely knocked it off. I had to freaking rig it up for, thank God that car actually got totaled out, but I was like, man, this is completely shitty, right? So I'm sitting there. I should be watching the road. This guy, my brother Brock, he should be going and going and going and going. So that was the plan, So if you're in that spot, you need a contract, right? So what I did, I got a guy that's down in Atlanta, and we're having the same conversation, And he, back in the day, he lived with his mom, right? He was young, so it was cool. But I was sitting in his garage, in his driveway, and I took a sheet of paper and I drew 2 lines and then 2 lines, and I said, "What are those?" And he was like, I said, "What are they, bro?" He said, "They look like boobs." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Here's the thing, man. You don't have the drive because you're still on your mama's, right?" And he was like, "Dude, man." And I was like, "Bro, I don't really care, I'm going to tell you the truth, And since then, he has started a roofing company, been going out, posted stuff on social media, does everything like he's supposed to do. And at the beginning, I had my contract, right? So I pretty much gave him the draft of my contract, and then he, deleted out what needed to be deleted out and then put in what needed to be put in. And then I actually gave him my logo to my old roofing company. I gave him all this different stuff. And I was like, "Look, man, just go out, And he took all that. And then I was like, man, all these guys, all these roofers all over America are sitting there. They're probably on their mama's, And then you look at that and you're like, man, what if we could egg them on, you know? What if we could push these guys to become something that they're not? Women too, whatever, you know? And you look at what do you need, right? You need a contract. So I built you a contract. If you go down into the description of this video, steal that contract, right? Social media posts. I got you all that set up, right? I got you spreadsheets for your roofing company. I'm a supplement company, so I will do the Xactimate work for your roofs. And I'll do the first one for free because you're a newbie. I got a directory website made for you, America's Roofing Crews. I'll put you on there for free, you know? And I will push you through the first 5 supplements so that you can get that money, you know? You just have to get off your, you know, you're already doing it. You know, like I know, okay, so I grew up in Georgia, right? So many of the guys that I work with, or that I know from back in the day, they've been salesmen for roofing companies for years and years, and they're just giving away all those percentages, you know? And they're salesmen, right? So like if you think about the entrepreneurial spirit that so many of us have, once you draw that line in the sand, and then you have to get your own Vistaprint, you know, little cards, when you have to get your own shirt, when you have to design your own logo, when you have to put your own contract together, when you have to get your own insurance, like that pushes you to another level, you know? And then once you hire your first person, you know, that really pushes you. You know, that you're feeding somebody else. And then what's going to happen over time is that person's going to start feeding you, you know? So like, what if you grab the contract? What if you do, you know, just get it all built, have a contract, you know, have somebody design you a little easy, simple logo, take it up to Kinko's or Sir Speedy or Office Depot, have them take the white sheet, and then you got the whole thing, and then have them put the yellow sheet on the back with all the different rights to rescission, it's already in the contract. Like you can have it, you know? And then the job is just to get the signature, you know? And like, if you think about it, like so many people, you know, they go out and they sell something and then it falls through, you know? How many wolves or how many cheetahs have chased down their prey and then gotten the leg of it and then it still got away? Happens, you know? Just look at YouTube, you know? So click the link in the description. Like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, you know? Just share it with your friends and say, look, the guy that's riding with you, watch this video with him or her and say, let's go out. Let's just do this, you know? Keep it on the DL, you know? Keep selling for the company that you're working for, but then just get a signature and then just go through the process of getting that build done. Go through the process of getting that supplement done. Go through the process. And then the next thing you know, I'm watching this, there's this thing on YouTube right now, and it's the Woo, WOO, which are gangsters up in New York. And they took the loans from the government for COVID and all that. And then they started doing the loan system using people's social security and their addresses, but they were using their own addresses. And then they were getting all this money that was sent to them for all these people in their neighborhood. And they just think about what happened when they got a couple of those checks, you know? When they went to the ATM and they had a card, you know, that had $1,000 on it or $1,500 on it or $750, and they put it into the ATM and then they got the money out, and they were like, "Oh my God, I can go out and I can do this all day long." Okay, I want you to think about this. There are I got a guy, I know a guy. He's in Greenville, South Carolina. He lives in a monster house, you know. He's sharp, you know. I respect him. But he always has like 40 or 50 roofs in the pipeline. Signed deals. And he's a one-man crew. He's a one-man team, and then he has crews that do the work. RVs, big giant houses, Atlas chalets, normal size houses. He just goes and goes and goes. He's got kids, you know, nice little family, nice little situation. And he looks at, you know, the woo people probably like, man, why would they do that when they could just be a roofer? I mean, you go out and then you get a signature and you know you're going to make $700 to $7,000, you know, somewhere on a normal roof. You're making that. So these guys, these scammers, they go out and they're doing all this stuff for PPP loans, and they're doing all this stuff for all this weird using other people's social securities when they could just go out and get roofs and do the exact same thing. And like, if you're a salesman, what you're doing is you're taking that whole deal, and then you're getting the card that has $1,000 on it, and then you're giving away $600, and then you're keeping $400, and then you're letting the other guy, the other woman, whatever, fix it for you, you know, build the roof for you, get everything situated for you. It's ridiculous. If you've been doing this for over a year, this is elementary. It's not complex. And it's recession proof. And nobody's got their thumb on you. And you might be the type of person where you have to have a boss. I mean, have somebody boss you around. Have your lady go, you know, you need to make $10,000 a month. And then, why are you here? You know, why are you at home? Why are you not doing anything? Why aren't you making phone calls? Why don't you get on Spotio, the app, and then go out and get as much money as possible? Here's the thing. Click the link in the description. It's going to take you to a page. When you go to that page, scroll down a little bit. You can watch the videos and you know, and take whatever you want, you know. And then let's get you a cell, one cell. And then let's get you a supplement, a free supplement. And then let's get you rolling, you know. And then once you're rolling, you're not gonna, like, you're going to have $40,000 in your account in 5 seconds. And you're going to be like, why was I doing it that other way? A lot of people don't know that we have this section of our website, but this is the freebie section. Watch this video. I have a resources. It's 39 different links of contracts and tools and apps and everything already built for you. Accelerate your career. I've got another website, which is a directory website. It's completely free and you're invited there. I built you a contract that you can download and then cross-reference with what you've already got. I do have spreadsheets, 10 different spreadsheets for different percentages, completely free. I've got social media, Facebook and Instagram post with the pictures. It's 101 different ones. You can go ahead and steal that. The thing about this is that's 2 years worth of stuff if you do one a week. This is coming soon. Deal or No Deal is a Facebook group that I'd like to invite you to cross-reference the riff-raff in this industry and call people out for the stuff if they don't pay or if they do shoddy work or whatever. I've got legal service, which is for contract checking. I've got LLC preparation. I've got DUI stuff, IRS audits. And then right here, big time, is supplements and estimates. This is what we do, guys. We're Xactimate specialists. So the first one's on the house, completely and totally free. We have a 72-hour turnaround.